Hi everyone, welcome back to Where Love Touches People. My name is Chapop and I will be your host today. How are you all? I hope you are all well. So this week our theme will be happiness in Catch Up With segment. So I'm having a special guest today, not so far away from Bali. He is recently engaged, a successful businessman with a happy life. And let's welcome Christian Kurniawan. Woo!
Hey!
Hello,
hey guys.
How's life?
Hey there. I'm very good, Chapop. It's been a while.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is. How long has it been?
I think it's been like 2 years since I moved to Bali. And I think like there's a lot of things has changed in my life anyway. Yeah, so I finished my uni at if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be in the end of the 2017.
Yeah.
And then I moved back in 2018 and I start my career back in Bali with a new life, new hope, with everything. Yeah, pretty much.
It's just been only 2 years and you've been like leading a great life in Bali. Don't you think so?
I know. Like sometimes when I try to flashback like my life, like, holy, I was about to say like something a bit bad, but then I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
I was thinking like for the past 2 years, it's been like there's a lot of journeys in my life that has been changed, and I don't know, like looking about my business and helping my mom's business too, and I have my own business, and I met my girlfriend, and of course, obviously, I already engaged, so it's like, how do you say? It's like a speedy journey through Christ.
Wow, Gills. It's so good to hear everything about you right now. But can we start off, like, introduce yourself a little bit for like our new listener that don't know you?
Yeah, sure. All right. So, hey guys, my name is Christian. So I was born in Bali. I was born in Surabaya, and then I grew up in Bali, and then I moved to Brisbane in 2011. And then I studied in a QUT for what's the subject? Yeah. Oh, it's actually architecture, and then I dropped it off because like at the time I was thinking like I'm not really good at it, and then I moved to Griffith University, and then I graduated there as a business management, and then I live in Blisby, 85 Blisby Road. It's always in my heart. And also I joined ministry in BBIC, which is like now is Rock Ministry.
Yes,
Sorry?
That's correct. Yeah.
Rock Brisbane, right? Okay. And then I joined in the music department. And then obviously, and I'm doing the sound and sound system ministry too.
Yeah.
And then that's it, I guess.
Wow, a good life. So, are you doing the same ministry in Bali as well right now?
Yes, actually, I do. So since I went home in 2017, I straight away joined my old ministry back in Bali, and then starting like devoted my life through ministry and Comcel. Like how do you say in Comcel? Like
family altar, sort of like cell group.
Yeah, family altar. Yeah, sort of like that way.
Oh, that's great. Anyway, like how's COVID situation in Bali right now? Is it like impacting your life, or it's just like a blessing in disguise for you as well?
Oh, that's a very tough question because like for me, like the COVID-19 is very, I don't know.
It's hard,
very
I know,
dynamic actually. Yeah, because it's actually blessing in disguise, and also it teach me a lot of things in my life too. Yeah, because it's actually impacting my business and the way I see things about my journey with God. Yeah. But I'm really thankful. Like my business and my mom's business is actually still surviving. Not that struggling, but still surviving.
That's great. Yeah.
But yeah, and the most important thing, I still can be blessed for another people. That's the most important thing, I guess.
Wow, awesome, Ko.
Yeah.
Is the tourist like still coming, or is it like totally banned from coming to Indonesia?
Oh, this is very unique situation. Okay, so let me explain it to you. In Bali, there's a lot of like expatriates, okay, and there's a lot of like people who actually take holiday like for a short time, a long time, and some people they have been living in Bali for such a long time. Like we call them as expatriates, obviously. We lost a lot of expatriates. So let's put
So they're coming back to
let's
their
put it
countries,
this way.
are they?
Sorry.
So they're
Repeat
coming
again?
back to their countries, are they? So they're no longer
They
working
already
in
go back to their
Indonesia. Yeah.
country, but some of them they already returned to Bali, but not as full as used to be.
Yeah.
Maybe just 20% of it. Well, I do not have like new customer at the moment because like the expatriates that has been living in Bali, because most of them they actually stranded and they choose
okay.
to stay in Bali because it's very easy to stay in
Yeah.
Bali. Yeah.
Yeah, I know people is it's hard for like Australian citizen to come back to Australia as well. There's like
Yeah,
a
that's
queue
true.
for them to come back. And
Yeah.
also because the theme for this month is happiness, I know you just recently have a good news to share with us. Can you tell a little bit about that?
That's true. Yeah. So I've been like single like for the past 5 years, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. And it was so funny when I went back home in 2017, and then I met this lady, very gorgeous lady called Grace. Like she's the one. So I already engaged with her like 13th of February.
Congrats!
And then
Woo.
yeah, I know. Life not so much change because it's just like engagement. But then
Yeah.
I know like from that point, I already took on
Like
a
another
very
vow.
deep commitment.
Yeah,
Because like this, because like our relationship is going to go for marriage, obviously. Yeah.
Is it gonna be like this year or next year? Can you give us a clue? Ooh.
Honestly speaking, I have no idea about it because like we haven't spoke a lot about it. But as I recall, like from the last meeting with their parents, with her parents, it's gonna be like somewhere next year or the end of this year. But I'm still not so sure about it. Yeah.
So have you started preparing at all?
Yes, I'm looking for the event organizer right now, and also I've been looking for the venue, but it's pretty much hard at this time because like the COVID thingy, right? Because like I can't predict like how many people do I need to invite it.
So are they like, is there any restriction on how many people that can be in the venue for your wedding, like right now?
I have no idea. I think like the most important thing is about the protocol that you have to social distancing, of course. Then you have to use mask, and I don't know. Maybe that's it. Yeah, because like it's different. Yeah, in Indonesia, COVID is still there, and the problem is not gone yet. But compared to Australia, like people walking on the street, they do it without any mask. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, is it true?
Yeah, I think in Brisbane it was just like a week or 2 weeks that it's mandatory for us to use mask, but other than that, it's like free from mask.
That's like heaven on earth, you know. Like this COVID changed a lot of stuff.
Are you using the face shield as well?
No, of course not. I'm not gonna use like face shield.
Who knows? Because like my mom, he's using like a very fabulous sort of like with Swarovski sort of face shield. It's like so Nora.
True. I mean, like there's a lot of Indonesian people besides Balinese, like in Java, a lot of people are using like face shield, but in Bali, face shield is not that popular. We just use the mask. Even I live in Canggu. I live in Denpasar, but my workplace is located in Canggu.
Yeah.
And in Canggu, seems like there's no COVID, so there's not much people using masks anyway. So it's hard. But I'm still using masks because it's like the protocol.
Good citizen, proud of you, go.
It has to be like that way.
So, going back to the wedding preparation, are you excited for it or are you worried about it?
I'm very excited about it and bored in the same time. So it's just like jumble up inside my heart. I don't know what to do anyway. And this is my first experience. I need to ask a lot of people like, how are we going to do it in the Chinese way or in modern way? But then I pretty much like surrender to God because like I believe like He will give like all the wisdom to me, like what sort of things that I need to do. And the best way is I want everyone to be happy because like this is the reunited, like
Yeah.
between two different families into one. I think it's gonna be so hard and challenging because like we actually come like from different backgrounds. Yeah,
Wow. It must be a very interesting journey coming on soon.
I I supposed to.
Yeah. Speaking of happiness, it's just
Yeah.
like a random question. Do you think it's coming from a mental state or a situational or a physical matter that's make effort to make it? Like, do you reckon it's probably from inside you or like from the physics?
Okay, that's a very good question actually. For me, happiness. Okay, when we talk about happiness, we talk about joy, and we know for sure joy is come from the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
But in the end of the day, like it's how we see things about the happiness. Is it are we content? Are we good enough to see things? Is it enough for us? Is it like good enough for us? Well, it depends by ourselves, and obviously our physical and mental state is very important too. Definitely, no question about it.
Yeah. Looking
Yeah.
at your physics, go, I noticed something very different from last time we met. I
Oh,
can
yeah,
see it.
I know,
Your
I
jawline
know.
is like very sharp right now. I can see a handsomeness like bursting out of you, Ko. Can you tell us why? Why? How can you do it, Ko? Like, oh,
Okay. So when I went back home, I was at 108
whoa,
kilograms.
that's. I'm not saying it's
I
crazy, but
know.
yeah, it's.
And that was crazy. And I know for sure at the time, like, dude, like I can't stay in this weight anymore because like this is going to kill me as soon as possible because I need to take care of myself. And it's very self-centered and very selfish if I'm not take care of myself because like whatever that I want to take care in my life, it will impacting other people too, including my body weights. And then I decided in 2019 to drop down my weight. It wasn't a very nice, clear path um, to do like my diet because like I need to do a lot of stuff. But then Grace's dad helps me a lot with the diet and motivation. So I did run every day, like for 5K every single day.
Wow.
Well, at first I couldn't run because I'm so heavy, right? I was like at 98. And then I start to run like for 1 kilos, 2 kilos, 3 kilos. And then I can run like for 5 kilos every day. And then I can run like for 10K for 1 hour.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, I know. And also I'm vegan and I'm taking care of my diet intake.
Yeah.
And I always like try to eat like good life balance diet. So for the mental state, like for my body, I'm pretty sure that I'm doing in the right track, and I lost my weight like for 22 kilos or 23
In
kilos
total?
at most. Yeah,
Wow. Congrats.
yeah.
Like,
So now I'm like 73. So it's pretty good job.
wow, awesome, Gil.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
I
wow.
know it's crazy.
Yeah, I know it must be hard for you. Like, how do you endure that? Like, is it because grace or like,
First, it's because of love, definitely.
of course.
Second, I used to have like this conversation with David or Tagu, like people who has overweight body. It's hard for them to walk. It's hard for them to be trusted. Is it hard for them to do anything else?
Yeah.
And also, if you want to be used by God, at least you can take care of your body by yourself because it's your responsible.
Agree with that.
Because can you imagine if someone is actually sick because you, I'm not going to say like fat ass, but I'm going to say like, like overweight.
Yeah.
It's hard for people that, like you want to do something, but it's hard because like people want to use you in many ways. What about if you are in the heavyweight mode? Like people won't trust you easily, but if you're actually in a good shape, like people will trust you right away because your appearance is very nice, right? So I guess by taking care of your body is one of your ministry. I believe so.
Yeah, I agree with that. I believe that your body, it's like a blessing, it's like a gift from God that you have to take care of. So I
And
totally
the
agree
temple
with
of God
you.
too.
Are you happy with your life right now? Do you have like any advice to our listeners right now for who are looking for their happiness?
All right. Well, I'm not pro in this time, and I'm still young, and I'm still learning what what I'm about to share to the listeners, for youngsters, and for those people who just want to start a new business or new life or new careers or whatever it is. Like, always trust in God, do whatever it takes, and not to be lazy. Keep your integrity up front, and stop procrastination.
Oh, of course.
And don't forget to surrender everything to God. Yeah, that's very important.
That's important. Can you tell me about Manggis in Canggu?
All right. That's fine. Let me discuss about the Mangi in Canggu. So this business just started in 2019. Yep, 2019, and it's a vegan restaurant. And then the business wasn't going so well at first. And then, well, we believe that, when I say we, because like I'm partnering up with my cousin.
Yeah.
We believe that when we try to do the right thing, and we believe that God will help us. And then, like Manggis, as I already said to my friends back in Brisbane before, when I want to open a cafe, I want the cafe can be a blessing for the local people, like a mini hub for those people who needs a care. I can be caring for them. Like for those people who needs like a mentor, I can be a mentor for them. For those people who needs a job, who doesn't have any good skill, but I will hire them, and I will train them, and I will equip them so then like they can be a blessing for their family too. So those kind of value that we already embedded inside our life, and then somehow it works, and then God helped us in many ways. So the business is actually going really well, even though the COVID hit us. Like for the past 6 months, it was so crazy. Like God drive us in many ways. Like I was about like, oh God, you know what? Like, is it like, are we going to go for bankruptcy or not? Because like the revenue is so low, but the cost is so high. But suddenly God give us like very good revenue, and then like we can like survive. And right now we are still in a surviving mode, but we still can pay them in a fair wage. We still keep them in a good numbers. Oh, by the way, I have like 23 workers right now.
Wow, that's a lot. You're being a good leader, Ko. Wow.
I know, and I still kept them stay working with us, pay them in the right time, in the right way, fair wages, and then we don't do any cut or redundancy. Yeah, that's where. And I'm very proud of it, and everything that I did, and I just want to give glorify to God, because I know God will taking care of all the children, obviously. Yeah.
Ooh. I believe it's normal for like a business, especially like a starting business, to have like a slow start. But if you like,
it is very slow. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yep. But I mean, like, it's pretty normal, like, because you have just to keep going on. Like, if you finish like just in the midway, like it won't like get anywhere. So good work for keeping it that way. Just a random question: why it's Manggis in Canggu? Why the name is Manggis, and also why it is a vegan restaurant? Where the idea came from?
All right. It's a very long story, but I try to take the story, take the story cut short. Yeah. Okay. So Manggis. Well, where should I start like this story? Yeah. Okay. When I was in Jakarta, I was with my cousin Carlo. So we were thinking about like what's the right name to name our cafe, and then like. I was eating manggis at the time, and I saw the shape of manggis. It's just very cute. And then I just spontaneously just talked to my brother Carlo, and then, hey Carlo, what about if us like give name our cafe Manggis? I think it's gonna be like very nice and rings a bell, like Manggis in Canggu, Manggis in Canggu, Manggis in Canggu. It's just like very easy to remember. And then like suddenly like he accepted, and then we name it Manggis. But then. It's not only stopped until that way, but the manggis itself is actually the queen of fruits. Okay, But if you said like, why not king? Because like the king of fruits is durian. If we name durian, it's going to be like so stupid, right?
Durian
So
in
it's going to be
Canggu.
like, yeah. It's like durian in Canggu. It doesn't make sense at all. But then like we took mangoes in Canggu because it just sounds good and rings a bell. So that's why like we just name it mangoes. We thought that it's just very cute. That's it. it's
Aww.
it's just very simple. And why it's vegan? Okay, at first, before when I opened this restaurant, I was a professional meat eater,
Yeah.
like
I can
really
see
good
it.
at eating meat. Like y'all all know about this, okay? And then when I was about to open this cafe, I was thinking like vegan world or vegan food or vegan industry or veganism is like the future. Everything going to go towards a vegan.
Yes.
And then I took this as an opportunity to open a vegan restaurant or a vegan cafe because like I thought in the future it's going to be big. And it is. Like the business going so well. So that's why like I decided to open a vegan restaurant. And I become a vegan as the time goes by anyway, because like I believe like vegan is the right thing to do and it's actually healthy for myself. And it shaped me right now to be a new person, the way I see things. And I can get like a very nice body because of it anyway.
Wait, are you a total vegan right now? Like Coach
I'm
Cheka is a
100%
total vegan?
It's been a year.
Wow.
That's true. I'm 100%
so
vegan.
Great. Yeah.
So I don't eat pho anymore. I don't eat Hakataya ramen anymore.
no.
I don't eat hanaichi. I don't eat whatever it is. I don't eat like what's funny anymore. So I'm gonna be like a total vegan, like just eat trash.
Whoa, well done, well done.
I know. But it's very hard to do because I know the taste is so much like so good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You have to be disciplined to yourself as well, I imagine.
I know.
Okay, Ko. So what now?
Yeah.
What's your future plan? Your life, your business, your relationship?
My future plan is to build my own empire, obviously.
Woohoo,
I'm
Cheka
gonna be
empire.
like get so rich so I can be a blessing for other people.
For a great cause. Yeah.
No. What I'm trying to do is just simple. I just want to build my family. I want to be commitment in my life with my family as well, with my work, so I can be a blessing for other people. So I can like how do you say? I just want to be a simple guy right now, because like I was thinking back in the day, if you want to be like so happy in this world, you have to have like a lot of money. But when I opened this cafe, my own business, like having a lot of money, it doesn't solve anything. So contentment is very important. The way you see things, is it enough for you or not? Like the money that you have right now, is it like good enough for you, or is it like enough for you or not? So the most important thing is just what? Happiness is about the healthy life. You have enough money to share with other people, that you can be a very responsible man to your family. I think that's it. Whatever that you want to look for in the future, it's not used anymore.
Oh, awesome advice. I will try to use it in my own life so I can be happy like you and hopefully lose some weight as well.
Hallelujah. Amen to that.
Hallelujah. Amen. Okay, God, thank you so much for today. So for our listeners, so I think the secret to our own happiness is definitely put yourself in God's way, and also just be disciplined and also share with some people. And so, happiness will just come to you. Like Coach Eka. Thank you once again, Coach Eka, for coming here. Have a good life.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and thank you for reaching me. God bless, guys.
Thank you.